Hi there, I'm Brian Whitmore, host of the Power Vertical podcast, and this is the Daily Vertical. The fallout from the senseless deaths of 298 people is not going away. Sooner or later, Vladimir Putin and his cronies will need to answer for their actions. And until they do, the tragedy of Flight MH17 will continue to haunt the Kremlin. An Australian law firm has filed a lawsuit at the European Court of Human Rights against Russia and against Vladimir Putin personally on behalf of the families of MH17 victims. The lawsuit is seeking $7.2 million in damages for each of the 298 victims. And the lead attorney in the case has some experience with this kind of thing. Jerry Skinner, after all, was a key player in winning compensation for victims' families from Libya over the terrorist act that brought down Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie. It's also highly appropriate that he's spearheading efforts in MH17, a disaster that I have called the Putin regime's Lockerbie moment. It was the moment when it became impossible to even pretend that the regime in the Kremlin was anything close to respectable. It was the moment when it became impossible to ignore that Putin's Russia wasn't just troublesome, wasn't just a mere nuisance, but had descended into becoming something deeply criminal. And the best way to deal with a criminal regime is to come at it with the full weight of the law. Keep telling me what you think in the comments section, on the Power Vertical's Twitter feed, and on our Facebook page. I'm Brian Whitmore, and that was the Daily Vertical.